Hello Africa, how are you? Ninjani? Bonjour, Makadini, Sanbonani, Tumelani. My name is Abraham Mashaya from HCB Africa. I hope your 2026 is going well. If not, let us not lose hope. Tomorrow, we might never know. Your day is coming. All right. You might remember that in 2025, we were moving with the theme that was dubbed Let's Grow Together. This is 2026. And our theme, as our tagline, is Asipile. Let us live. Ngatiraramei. That being said, what you see are headphones, but these are specialized headphones. This is now introducing me to the story of the day. I want to speak to someone who has been on a sort of medication, but things are not getting better. If you are that kind of a person, this might help you. We have a situation whereby sometimes the problem is not the pills you're taking. Sometimes the problem is not about the herb that you are taking, but it is about your own immunity, your own system that is failing to communicate. In other words, our system can misfire. Those who have got cars, or those who know a little bit about cars, you might know there is something that is called misfiring. When a car is misfiring, it reduces its efficiency. Same applies with our body. When our cells are crowded with a lot of toxins, when things are out of balance, there is going to be what we call noise. In other words, cell-to-cell communication is lost. And when it's lost, when you get in that herb, when you get in that pill, the body is failing to send signals and communication properly. Now, if that is not addressed, you are going to be just like somebody who applies lotion on the body without taking a bath. I know you have been introduced to things like detox and so forth. There is another detox that is not talked about that is going to be done by this that I'm putting on my head. All right, so this thing, as you can see, in simple and in layman's terms, so that you can understand, once we put this thing on, what it does, it gets in the system to collect the frequencies that are emitted by either your tissues, your muscles, your cells, up to DNA, So when that information now is collected by the computer, it is amplified, but these sensors are the ones that collect that information. It is then amplified and put on a screen, and it's represented in graphs. Then we are able to read everything that is happening in your system. So where there are misalignments, where there is loss of information, we are able to pick. But not only picking such things, we are also able to remove the noises. That's kind of energy detox, such that your cell-to-cell communication is going to be restored. That on its own, when you are taking either conventional medicine or herbal supplements or herbal medicines, you would find out that the efficacy of such things that you'll be taking will actually be boosted more than you can think of. then you also start to feel like I am actually regaining my health back. So HCB Africa is gone active homeostasis mode. In other words, when our systems are out of balance, diseases, they come up, tumors, they come up, but not expanding much on that. This thing that you see me having, it is able to pick and to trace where the problem is coming from. Exactly where, if the problem is right, coming from the DNA or from a chromosome, we are able to pick that the chromosome that is losing information or that is losing energy is this one. And once we see that, we are also able to do therapies. In other words, when we say therapies, we are simply saying we are reversing that kind of an anomaly, that kind of an energy loss, such that your body begins to communicate properly. And when we do so, my word, you will feel like you have been given a new lease of life. So I'm inviting you to book with us so that you come for a 3D scanning, one of the best scanning methods, in the 21st century, when we are talking of alternative diagnostics in natural medicines. And then we also do therapy sessions, like I've just mentioned. And then if there is any need that your condition might need assistance with a herb or certain supplement, we are also able to help you or refer you to those who would have better options when it comes to addressing your problem. The beautiful thing also of our system is that we are also able to get remedies which are programmed in our computer. These remedies, they actually help your immunity to be awakened so that it starts to fight those things that have been terrorizing your body. So this is the good news that I have prepared, and I am dishing out to you, fellow Africans. We are based in Eswatini, in the kingdom itself, and we are also registered in South Africa. We are also registered in Zimbabwe, in Kenya, and Rwanda. But in these other countries that I've mentioned, we are yet to open doors to the public. But these are the things that are going to be coming stage by stage. But for now, we are here in the kingdom of Eswatini, where it's happening. It's just more like a miracle. Technology has taken us this far, and we are happy to be probably one of the first companies to really go active homeostasis, where we are actively engaging to make sure that your system operates at an optimal level. We are proud to be serving you, and I hope I'm gonna see you here in Pigs Peak. Those who might need visits, we might then need to arrange for that. So the numbers will be appearing on your screen, and in conclusion, we are just saying, Asipile, let us live. Yours, HCB Africa, signing out.